What it is, world, you know what time it is, man. Time for another PKTV interview, man. I'm 2 for 2 on these, man. I'm trying to keep these mugs going, man. But that being said, ain't no time to advertise me, man. Time to talk to the man in the camera. LT, what's going on with you, my nigga?
What's going on, man? Peace and blessings to you, man. What's going on with you?
Nothing much, man. So we out here shooting the interview and whatnot, dog. You asked for this interview, man, because you say you got a lot to get off your chest, man. Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kick it off with whatever you gotta say first, and I ask questions from there, man.
All right, well, a little 2 years ago, you know, this gentleman right here had placed me at the bottom 5 and everything. So
that happened.
Yeah. So with the recent activities that just happened before, could you say I have either graduated out that bottom 5 to really prove myself, or
I don't hold rankings anymore?
Right.
Because a lot of niggas got sensitive, but yeah, you definitely not in the bottom 5.
Yeah.
Definitely not. You've definitely made huge improvements since, you know what I'm saying, since in 2 years.
Yeah, I know. So I mean, but you gotta give it to cats like Rick and J. Ron and all that. They do what they can, man, and they still working. So you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying, like, basically what I'm saying is don't sleep on these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Don't sleep on these niggas. Sometimes they have good performance, sometimes they have bad performance. But don't sleep on these niggas because you know they are some killers. You know what I'm saying? Maybe not towards the city because they don't be in the city a lot. But on the other hand, when they on their shit, they on their shit.
So
that's another thing.
So that being said, man, because you mentioned J. Ron and Rec and also yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all 3, but more specifically you, because this is your interview. Mm-hmm. Y'all all from St. Louis. Y'all rep the crib, but y'all get all y'all work on the road. You know what I'm saying? How does that feel? And do you feel like mugs really like respect you or don't respect you because of that?
They don't respect me because I handle my business personally for me. They don't respect me because I actually do the work. I don't kiss nobody's ass to get on them card. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna sit around and just call up a league owner and get a card, and then all of a sudden, get on the card, and then all of a sudden, my battle don't drop and everything else, and then you got to deal with all this other bullshit. So I'm gonna go where I'm mostly comfortable with, and that's out of town. Cause when you out of town, you build up a resume more consistently, and then like when you go to, say for instance, like the Connects, you know, I've been on the Connect since 2015, and everything has been consistent, you know, consistent promo, consistent cards, you know, good battles and stuff. And it's like, you know, why not stick with what you know? Why not stick with what you comfortable with? I'm not saying home is home all day long. I'm a rep STL all the way through. But for these niggas to be hating on me, they hating on me because I actually doing my job. I'm not hating on nobody.
So you basically saying that you go where you fucked with the most there?
Yeah, even if I do get a battle, like for instance, we just did the Crucible. That was my first battle in over 5 years in St. Louis.
Right. We gonna talk about that in a second, but
right, yeah, we definitely gonna talk about that.
But yeah, go ahead.
But yeah, that was my first battle in like 5 years in St. Louis, and it was. I think that battle meant a lot to me because a lot of times you see me in the New Yorks, the KCs, the Washington DCs, the Chicagos, the Detroits. I've been everywhere, but I was never scared to invest in myself. And that's the problem with most niggas. Most niggas are scared to invest in themselves. They always want somebody to give handouts. I'm not the type of nigga that wants handouts. If I'm gonna do what I can for me to be an impact in this industry, then I'm gonna invest in myself and I don't depend on nobody.
That's definitely a bet. So that being said, man, you say you invest in yourself as far as this whole battle rap shit go. Mm-hmm. And I mean, on one hand, one could say that it's successful. You managed to battle Gwitty when Gwitty was actually that cat on the come up. Everybody kind of down on him now, but he was that cat on the come up. That was that dude.
Right.
You battled Geechee Gotti, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You were set up to battle Geechee Gotti.
I was set up to battle Geechee Gotti.
Yeah, you battled Suge. Mm-hmm. So, man, how exactly did them battles come about, dog? Just, you know what I'm saying?
Sponsors, you know, I have silent partners where I talk to them, I give them a plan of where we could get the money, And if something else happens, you know, they can get their back in at the same time too. But on the other hand, I give them a plan of where it's gonna take place at. They already fans of my work and everything, and they see that I actually do it in a professional way. So therefore, when I do these big time battles and everything, most motherfuckers make it seem like it's out of my pocket. No, it's not. No, it's not. Cause you gotta look at it like this.
Cause mugs definitely feel like you paid for the shotgun shoes.
Hell no, no. Like, no, I had a sponsor. I had a good sponsor to fund the whole account. We had to get out there. Now that we can say that we paid for getting it out there, but as far as like paying for the battle, no, I have a sponsor.
We a few days removed from the Crucible now.
Woo! Oh.
All right. As somebody that was in that room and saw it, man. First, I'm gonna ask the first question, man. How you feel a couple days removed, man, that you didn't get picked for the Crucible based off your performance? Just how you feeling now, man, a few days later after that?
To me personally, I don't see why everybody in their feelings, to be honest with you, because it was an opportunity, it was an experience, it was the way I see it. It depends on how you look at it towards how you view the situation towards your career. You know, this was a battle that was leading up to you being in a competition to get $10,000.
Which everybody can use 10 G's.
Which everybody can use $10,000. Not only that, it was so many things to win out of that Crucible. Like, let's look at the bracket of it. Okay, you battling for $10,000. Let's say if you don't win that, you become the top 7, so you already on Survivor Series and Rookies versus Vets. Okay. Then you break that shit down. Let's say if you don't make it towards that, this shit will be dropped on the app. So it leads to a whole region of newer talent being exposed on the URL. So it's not like they're not gonna fuck with you. It's the simple fact that you just got exposed on a worldwide platform. So you think cats from RBE and KOTD and Guerrilla Warfare and Black Ice is not gonna see you? So you winning no matter what, because you winning off the exposure.
That's one way to look at it. This is my thing though, right? Mm-hmm. And this is where I put my own personal bias in it. Whatever it is, what it is.
Right.
As somebody that was in there and saw every battle that happened that day, even with the fact that you going first, like, you set the bar high for every other person that came after you.
Right.
The literal fact that you caught the only body in the room.
Exactly.
Literally, the only body of the day came from you.
Right.
And you kicked off the pressure. The fact that you didn't make the top 6 is, the top 6 picks for the thing. I personally feel like that's not cool. But I also was not one of the judges, so my word and my opinion don't count for nothing.
Well, this is one thing I will say. This is why I do wish things could have been better. I wish it should have been a third judge. That's first and foremost. It should have been a third judge. And we all know this Crucible shit is not based off of wins and losses. But if you go in there and you completely smoke the nigga, I'm talking about first round, second round, smoke them, and you find out that majority of most battles, they was like saying 75% of most battles catch choked and stumbled.
Facts.
And did a lot of other shit. Then about 20% was great performances, just like shout out to MVP, shout out to XQZ. You know, they got picked and they battled each other. So, you know, you see why they was in the top 4. And then with Casino, shout out to him, shout out to Cleveland Fines and all them. Casino and Gamble, both of them, you know, they say they had flawless performance. So with me having the same type ability, the same capability towards me having a great performance and everything and not getting picked, yes, it was a little blow and everything, and it was a little frustrating, but I don't crowd with shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because the way I see it, it's gonna drop on the app. The world gonna see it for itself. So therefore, that's just gonna lead to me for better bookings. That's how I look at the whole shit stuff. Like, it's, at the end of the day, to make a long story short, it's great exposure for whoever that's a newcomer. Because basically the Crucible is about newer talent that's trying to get towards the URL level and get towards just being a better battle rapper. You know, like, say for instance, if you don't win, don't think that KLTD or RBE or any you know, smaller league, it's not gonna look for you, you know. And the way I see it, the Crucible is gonna be going on for a nice little minute. So by the time 2021 comes back around, it's gonna be another Crucible, and then who knows? You know, sometimes they might just call you, and because a lot of people, let's be on some honesty shit, a lot of people who did Crucible auditions, they was on that card, and they didn't have to do no Crucible audition, and they managed to get on the card and shit. But on the other hand, you just gotta look at certain shit where it gets you towards the next level of battle rap. You know, some people are comfortable battling in their own region. Like a lot of people that you've seen at the Crucible in the Midwest, they never battled in New York. They never battled in Canada. They never battled in North Carolina. They never battled in Detroit or Richmond and everything else. A lot of people didn't. I have the experience to go towards places and to battle on their leagues and stuff and be able to have the experience to go to the next level towards URL. So I don't complain about what happened at the Crucible. The way I see it, I won. Because after this, it's better booking. I didn't have like phone calls after this shit to be able to say to myself, what the fuck am I complaining about? Shout out to A-Ward, shout out to Young Cannon. Y'all did what y'all had to do. Y'all made y'all decision and everything, but man, I'm a grown ass man though. I ain't finna be crying about no motherfucking decisions on what y'all make. It's always next year, it's always other platforms, it's always other opportunities to get money, have fun, and kick motherfuckers' ass in battle rap shit.
Well, I feel you on that, man. I definitely feel you on that. I feel out of everybody that went to represent St. Louis for the Crucible, I feel like for you personally, it was truly an opportunity. Let me elaborate on that before you answer.
Okay.
MVP, we know for a fact, you know what I'm saying? MVP he's MVP. His charisma and swag alone is gonna take him places. We get that. He looked good, you know what I'm saying? He's battled DNA, he's battled Chef Trez, he's battled Chilla Jones, you know what I'm saying? Like, and this is all out there and it's well known and documented.
Right.
Like MVP got 1 million views for teaching his daughter to battle rap. So MVP, that's that. KD, his name is already circulating through the battle rap world. So like his name's circulating through the battle rap world. Everything from the Hitman battle all the way to him just battling Don Marino and everything he's done in between that. T-Dub-O, he was there. We know T-Dub-O got it cracking with the music right now. You know what I'm saying? B-Mac name as far as the Midwest region is out there as far as battle rappers.
That I agree.
LT, you on the other hand, I feel like you was the one person that I feel like it's not a shot at you at all, it's just calling it how I see it. You have it was the true opportunity for you, as in like, hey, like this is my city, I battle in my region, but I'm finna show my ass in my city and show y'all why y'all should fuck with me. And I feel like, especially based off the performance that you gave, that definitely would have been a chance to put all that light on you. And I feel like, me personally, you got robbed of that.
Well, I mean, the way I see it, whoever was in there.
Well, let me not say robbed. I'm not, fuck that. I'm sticking with it. You got robbed. You definitely should have made that top 6. Payne and Jables, in my opinion, definitely should not have been in that top 6. But as I said
before, man, just because I ain't get picked, don't mean that I ain't got noticed. Don't mean that they ain't.
That's a boy.
I'm just saying.
Say that one more time, man.
Just because they ain't picked me doesn't mean I ain't got noticed, fellas. And see, that's the thing that y'all need to understand. See, now it's finna get dark for a lot of niggas. It's really finna get dark for a lot of niggas. See, this, I'm gonna tell you something, this quarantine shit really woke a nigga the fuck up to the point where anything, all right, let's be on some honesty shit. Everything that I do that surrounds STL, I get laughed at. Whether it's I do well or I don't do well. I had a Suge battle, still was talked about. I had arguably one of the best Crucible videos in the country, still was talked about. I smoke a nigga in the Crucibles and then get picked, still talked about. So why should I worry about opinions when I'm keep on elevating myself? Why should I worry about opinions when I'm getting booked more? half the niggas that we mostly know can't even get booked in the places that I'm getting booked. I'm not fit to be crying about shit. I'm not fit to be bitching about shit. The way I see fit, come 2021, it's fit to get dark for a lot of motherfucking niggas. Cause now, to the point where I don't give a flying fuck about what none of you niggas say. Cause at the end of the day, I'ma show love to the motherfuckers who show love to me. Regardless if it's in St. Louis or if it's around the world. I know who fucks with me. And I know I fucks with me. So I'm not finna sit here and downgrade the people in St. Louis, because I love my niggas in St. Louis. Whether it's good or bad, whether you want to hate on me, you love me. But the thing about it is, you keep my name in your mouth. So evidently, you already know you kind of fucking with me. You just want me to do, you just don't want me to do great, which I will in due time. So, the way I see fit, 2021, it's gonna be ugly for a lot of you motherfuckers.
Well, hey man, I can't think of a better way to end the interview, LT, man. I hope you live up to every last word you said. Oh. Hey man, I got faith in you. That's that, man. Hey, my dog, LT, right here on PKTV.
Hey, shout out to PK, shout out to O, shout out to Street Status, shout out to everybody who was a part of the Crucible, KD, MVP, T-Dub-O, you know, shit, D-Mac, you got robbed too, nigga. I'm telling you, you got robbed too, but bro, keep doing your thing, man.